The next topic that we will be discussing are blood typing. There are 4 different blood types: A, B, AB, and O. Each blood type is determined by the antigens or markers that are on the surface of their cells. If you look at the picture, the antigens are represented by the triangles and the circles. Antigens stimulate the formation of antibodies. For example, antigen A would give you blood type A, and it would have antibodies to blood type B, because antibodies in plasma are opposite to the blood type. Antibodies are produced in response to an invader to the body. So what antigens do is they attach to antigens and cause the antigens to clump together. If this occurs in the blood will clump together and cause what they call agglutination. So if the blood cells clump together in your blood, then this causes your blood not to flow properly, and you could not get food, you could not get oxygen, you could get a stroke, you could have a heart attack, you could die. So in this case, if type B guy gives blood to type A guy, what will happen is that the antibodies in type A guy will attack the B blood cells and cause this clotting or clumping to occur. Blockages will occur. So here is another example of the ABO blood system. Notice that type A people only have type A blood and they have antibodies to type B. Type B people have type B proteins and have antibodies to type A. AB have both A and B proteins on their red blood cells but no antibodies. And type O people have no proteins on their red blood cells, but they have antibodies to both A and B proteins. So type A blood contains anti-B antibodies that will attack type B antigens. Type B blood contains anti-A antibodies that will attack type A antigens. So to review, you have 2 different antigens on the surface of your red blood cell. Type A proteins or type A antigens, type B proteins or type B antigens. You can have both A and B on the surface of a red blood cell, or you can have none. We call AB, A and B together, A blood type AB, and none type O. Type A antibodies, or type A blood has type B antibodies. If you're type B, you have type A antibodies. If you are type A and B, you produce no antibodies to either A or B. And if you have type O blood, you produce antibodies to both type A and type B. Type A people can receive blood from other type A people as well as type O people because they have no antigens on the surface of their blood. Type B people can receive blood from both B people and O people. AB people can receive blood from type A, type B, type AB, and type O. And type O people can only receive blood from type O. Type A can give blood to type A and type AB. Type B people can give blood to type B people and AB. AB people can only give blood to AB people. And type O people can give blood to type A, type B, type AB, and type O. If you look at the distribution of blood groups around the world, most people are in fact type O. 45% of the world is type O, 40% is type A, 11% is type B, and 4% is type AB. AB is considered the universal acceptor because it can accept blood from type A, type B, type AB, or type O. It contains both antigens and no antibodies. It can only donate to type O or type AB people. O is considered the universal donor. It can donate blood to type A, type B, type AB, or type O. It contains no antigens on the surface of its red blood cells and will not bind to antibodies. However, they can only accept blood from other type O people. What is the rhesus factor? It's another antigen on the surface of red blood cells. If present, you are considered Rh+. Approximately 85% of the people are Rh+. If absent, you are considered Rh-. Approximately 15% of the people are Rh-. Humans have no natural antibodies for Rh, but they can be produced later on in life. What is sickle cell anemia? Sickle cell anemia occurs when hemoglobin is defective. It causes red blood cells to bend into the sickle shape that's circled there, which causes blood to be blocked in capillaries. Interestingly enough, they think that sickle cell blood cells or sickle cell anemia was developed in response to malaria in Africa. So sickle cell anemia is prevalent in Africa, and that is where malaria is also very prevalent. So if you look at this picture, you can see normal red blood cells as well as sickle cell red blood cells. What it's showing you there is that there's a single mutation that is responsible for this, and it determines the way proteins are packed together. Notice how a minor change in the DNA causes a radical change in the hemoglobin structure. The last disorder of blood disorder we're going to talk about right now is hemophilia. It exists in the British royal line. These people cannot clot blood, and it's a life-threatening condition. Transfusions can help. The last one we're going to talk about is leukemia. Leukemia is a cancer of the white blood cells. The number of leukocytes in the blood increases, but the cells do not function normally. They attack things.